In the shadowed corridors of incarceration lie stories of audacity, ingenuity, and the unyielding human spirit. Welcome to Under Lock and Key, the untold tales of great escapes. From time immemorial, prisons have been erected as impenetrable fortresses, their towering walls and iron bars designed to cage the most cunning of criminals. Yet these very citadels of confinement have borne witness to tales of escape that boggle the mind. Tales of individuals who, driven by an unwavering determination for freedom, dared to challenge the impenetrability of their confines. From crafting ingenious escape plans to exploiting the smallest oversight, these escape artists have tested the very limits of human resilience and resourcefulness. Their stories, shrouded in mystery and intrigue, continue to captivate us, stirring our fascination with the unknown. But what happens when the confines of these walls are challenged by an unwavering determination for freedom? Our journey begins with the enigmatic tale of one of the most infamous prisons, where whispers of impossible escapes echo through its cold stone halls. Alcatraz. This fortress, marooned on an island in the heart of San Francisco Bay, was once home to some of America's most notorious criminals. Its chilling reputation was built on the belief that escape was impossible. But, as they say, where there's a will, there's a way. In the annals of Alcatraz's history, three names stand out: Frank Morris, Clarence Anglin, and John Anglin. These men dared to dream of freedom, daring to defy the ironclad security of the Rock. Their audacious plan was a testament to human ingenuity and desperation, a perfect blend of boldness and meticulousness. They say necessity is the mother of invention, and for these inmates, freedom was the necessity. Their inventive plan involved crafting lifelike dummy heads to trick the guards and using spoons to dig a tunnel through the prison walls. Frank Morris, Clarence Anglin, and John Anglin spent months planning their daring escape. They chipped away at the ventilation duct openings in their cells using discarded spoons and a homemade drill. Each night they concealed their work behind false walls crafted from cardboard and paint. Their plan didn't just stop at breaking out of their cells. They knew they had to navigate the maze-like corridors of Alcatraz. They spent countless hours studying the layout of the prison, memorizing each turn, each dead end, each potential path to freedom. They sewed together over 50 raincoats to construct a makeshift raft and life vests, anticipating the treacherous swim they would have to undertake through the icy waters of the San Francisco Bay. The night of June 11th, 1962, was when they decided to put their plan into action. With their hearts pounding in their chests, they crawled through the tunnels they had carved out, inching their way towards freedom. It was a dangerous game, a deadly dance with fate. One wrong move, one noise too loud, and their dreams of freedom would be shattered. Under the cover of darkness, the daring escape was set in motion. They slipped through the ventilation ducts they had widened and crawled through a utility corridor, up to the roof of the prison. The night was their cloak, the roar of the waves their symphony of freedom. The audacious trio then descended 50 feet down a kitchen vent pipe, crossed the prison yard undetected, and launched their raft from the northeast shoreline of the island. It was a feat of determination and daring, a testament to their unwavering desire for freedom.
I remember the uncertainty, the fear, hoping and praying for their success, fearing the worst.
These words echo the sentiments of those who waited in anxious anticipation of the outcome. As our audacious trio set their makeshift raft into the icy waters of the San Francisco Bay, the prison alarms rang out, shattering the quietude of the night. A beam of light swept across the rooftop, the guards' frantic shouts piercing the air, their voices carried over the roaring waves. The chilling waters, notorious for their deadly currents, were a formidable adversary. Yet it was a risk they were willing to take, for the taste of freedom was tantalizingly close. This was the moment of truth, the climax of their meticulously crafted plan. Survival was far from guaranteed, yet the lure of freedom was too compelling to ignore. The prison guards, taken aback by the audacity of the escape, scrambled to respond. Their searchlights scanned the waves, looking for any sign of the escapees. But Frank, Clarence, and John had vanished into the obscurity of the night. The only traces of their daring escape were the discarded tools and the hollowed-out beds in their cells. It was a gamble, a desperate bid for freedom, a leap into the unknown. Did they make it? Did they succumb to the merciless waters? These questions remain, adding to the enigma that surrounds this daring escape. What we know for certain is that they dared to defy the odds, to challenge the system, to claim their freedom. The daring escape from Alcatraz not only perplexed and baffled the authorities, but it also stirred the imagination of the world. Success or failure, survival or demise, those questions remain unanswered, fueling an enduring legend. Despite exhaustive investigations and countless theories, the fate of the escapees remains shrouded in uncertainty. Their bold bid for freedom continues to captivate the public imagination, inspiring countless books, films, and documentaries.